During the National Conference of Future Business Leaders of America this summer, 2 Midlothian High School students were recognized as the top students in the United States. More than 8,700 high school students and more than 13,000 middle school students competed in 100-plus events at the conference. Midlothian High FBLA chapter advisor Yvonne Mullins accompanied about a dozen students who participated in workshops, networking, and competitions. In the FBLA Awards of Excellence program, Midlothian High senior Mason Captain was honored as the #1 accounting student in the United States. And a frequent visitor for us for the third year in a row, Midlothian High senior Cole Caffel placed in the top 10 in the nation in the FBLA competition, finishing 5th in advertising this year.
Congratulations. That is no small undertaking. And again, that is #1 and top 10 in the country. We are so proud of you. And your leadership and your shepherding these students through this process. I'd love for you guys to take a minute to tell us about your experience, and I'd love to hear more about advertising and accounting, marketing and accounting. Sorry, advertising, that just showed my age. So, marketing. But yeah, we'd love to hear about your experience.
A minute. We went to Orlando. I took 12 students, and it was 16,000 students in Orlando. They took a 100-question test, 50 minutes. It's timed, and it's objective. It's the smartest kid wins. And you don't go there just for the experience. We go there to win, and these guys know how to study. They know how to win, and I mean, we've come back with the top 10 for the last 8 years from Midlothian High School in the nation. So it is really awesome. I truly, Sean Abel, our principal, is not here. We have Mrs. Jones here tonight, but Sean supports us, gives us what we need, and always has my back. So I really appreciate Dr. Abel for that. And the CTE team, we need money. It cost us $12,000 to take this trip. And they paid, and we paid out of the club, and we got money from CTE, and we've got money from our PTSO to help. So it's a village, and it's the best thing ever, and we love it. It's crazy, but I love it. So, love it.
First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Ms. Mullins. The past 3 years, she's done so much for me. For the whole school, really, I think we have 400 members in our club at Midlow. So that is very great. I'm just so grateful for the opportunities to go the past 3 years to nationals, connect with students from all across the world, and understand and learn all about different aspects of business. All the workshops are very informative. And it's just an overall great time and great opportunity that I'm very grateful for.
First off, I'm just really grateful for Ms. Mullins. She's also my accounting teacher, so I'm sure she was really happy. And just grateful for the opportunity. The amount of work she puts in the club behind the scenes is just really appreciative for that. She does so much behind everything that people don't even realize. And then we were able to have this great experience, bring a good group of kids, and then just learn so much from it overall. 10 different workshops. I sat in a meeting about becoming a CPA, and now I might want to be a CPA. So it's just, you learn so much from the experience, and I'm just really grateful for her and the program overall.
Yeah. I'll say one more thing. I always wanted to have a state first place accounting winner. We got 3rd place, 2nd place, 5th place, couldn't get a 1st place winner. So I said to Mason this year, I said, Mason or Cole, I need one of you to do accounting. So Mason said, I'll do it. He studied like the Dickens. But then he got called up to be top 10. And they call you up to the side and you wait there. And they said, the 10th place winner. And then we're like, okay, that wasn't Mason. 9th place. And we're screaming like crazy. All 12 of us like, oh my word, he's top 6, he's top 3. And when he was named the top winner, like I just told everyone, I could die a happy woman right now. Because he's my student, my curriculum, and it's like, he's #1 in the nation. It cannot get better than this. It cannot get better. So exciting.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations to the Chesterfield Career and Technical Center at Hull Technology and Engineering Program with teachers James Bernard, Randy Burtz, and James Meyer, and Principal Brian Russell. CTC at Hull was awarded the 2024 High School Program of the Year Award from the Virginia Technology and Engineering Education Association at the association's annual conference. The Program of the Year Award is one of the highest honors given to technology and engineering education programs and is presented in recognition of outstanding contributions to the profession and students. Please join me in congratulating this program.
Congratulations, and thank you for all that you do for our students. I would love for you to share a little bit about your program and why it's the best.
Oh, just me. Oh, great. So I'm speaking for all of the people in the department. I'm the only one that could make it tonight because they have other commitments for the county, of course. So we have advanced engineering and manufacturing. We have mechatronics and industrial robotics and digital arts. And that's just a small sampling of what we do at the Technical Center. We have 2 of them, Courthouse and Hull Street. Lots of amazing things happening there. Juniors and seniors, tell your friends. But it's just, putting kids into college with the track or putting them into the workforce with the track and just opening all kinds of pathways for them. It's pretty amazing stuff.
So on behalf of the Chesterfield Career and Technical Center, I will continue to say we are the best kept secret in the county. And so as you can imagine, we prepare students for careers. We prepare them for an academic track. We do a lot of things that most people don't know about. So when you get a chance, just look us up and see what we do. We've had credential scores that are statewide and national scores and national credentials. We just do a great job with our students, and so please continue to support us. We have 2 campuses, our Hall Street campus and our Courthouse campus, with more than 30 programs. We do a fantastic job with our students.
Thank you again for all you do. I don't know, I think the secret might be out after tonight's awards, but thank you again for all that you do for our students and to provide just pathways for success. Thank you.
The Early Childhood Education Program won the Region 1 Award for CTE Program of the Year from the Virginia Department of Education. LaToya Harvey Harrington leads the program, which is based at the Chesterfield Career and Technical Center at Courthouse and co-located at Chester Early Childhood Learning Academy, CECLA is easier. The Early Childhood Education Program is a 2-year program for high school juniors and seniors that prepares them to foster the social, emotional, physical, and cognitive growth of young children. Early childhood education students work in pre-kindergarten classrooms, children's ages 3 to 5. This program prepares students for the Child Development Associate certification, ultimately advancing their careers and contributing to the status of their profession. Please join me in congratulating the program.
Now, I get to take my school board member hat off for a minute. My daughter, who graduated last year, graduated with her credential in early childhood development and came through your program and came through your classroom. And she enjoyed the program. She was engaged. She learned so much. And she was even able to take those skills and bring them back to CCPS as an instructional assistant. So, these are real skills that you're teaching, and these are real applicable and valuable lessons that you're teaching our children in these programs. Would love to hear from you about your favorite part of the program, or if you just want to pass the mic over to Brian, I'm sure he'll take it over again.
Well, the favorite part about my program is, of course, my kids that I work with, my high school kids, and then preschool kids. I see the preschool kids every day, just as well as the high school kids, and it's a pleasure working with both of them, seeing my students interact with them and take the lead in the classrooms with the preschool teachers. The preschool teachers love having them. They're excellent mentors to them. And I'd say that's probably the best part of my program is my kids, of course. And I have great administration and a wonderful CTE team.
All right, I get to add one more piece to this. So we had to present this program to the staff at CECLA, and so we're sharing that our students are going to be in your backyard, and they're going to be working with your students. Thinking that it was going to be an exciting moment, one of the teachers asked, what happens if we don't want your students with us? Or what happens if there's a problem with your students? And I remember saying, I never even thought about that because we've always had great success in our program. Within 6 months, it was a request for our students to be in every one of their classrooms. And even Dr. Devlin, our associate principal, will testify that they were calling and beckoning for every one of our students to support every one of their classes because they did such a great job. So when we say this is a program that has high value, that CDA, that Child Development Associate certification, it has a long stretch, and this program was one of the only ones that had all the students to complete and earn that certificate, that credential. I'll also share that it's a rigorous credential because it takes 840 hours to compile all this over a 2-year program. And so these students have high value in making sure they go from their junior year to their senior year earning this credential. So fantastic job to LaToya. It is a great program. We will continue to support you.
Congratulations again.
As recognized by the Virginia Department of Education, the Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration Advisory Committee for the Chesterfield Career and Technical Center at Courthouse has won the statewide award for CTE Advisory Committee of the Year after first winning the Region 1 award. Will Willis heads up the program and has assembled an advisory committee of 40-plus owners and top employers that meets twice annually. The committee reviews the curriculum and instructional resources and gives feedback for areas that need improvement based on current industry standards. The members also volunteer in the classroom monthly to present to students about career awareness, career opportunities, and achieving universal EPA certification. Advisory committee members help coordinate and judge Skills USA competitions. They also participate in trades interview days to give students the opportunity to interview for part-time employment, full-time employment, and work-based learning experiences. Please join me in congratulating the Virginia CTE Advisory Committee of the Year.
Congratulations. And, you know, it's no small feat to give of your talent and your experience, and we appreciate putting that energy into our students, into the community. Would you like to share a little bit more about what you do and what drives you?
Sure. Thank you very much for taking the time to recognize our program. My advisory board, everything he just read is 100% accurate. My advisory board does a fantastic job of coming in and supporting my students. The goal is that we get them in at least once a month. That gives the students the opportunity to hear what guys from industry and women from industry have to say about what's going on currently. It gives them the opportunity to see the new technologies. They also are very, very driven to help our students understand the importance of passing the credentialing tests that we give. Not only our EPA universal card is required for these people to go into the field and you know, gainfully be employed, but they also push the WRS test that we take. They help us encourage them to get passing scores on our heat exams. And we've been really successful with them driving it behind us. They also come in and really come in and promote the kids with their Skills USA competition. They help me run our regional competition. They actually run it. I kind of get everybody together and they put our competitions together and judge our kids and encourage them to go further into states. And so on and so forth. And, you know, at the end of the day, in April when we have our trades interview day, the best thing they do is they come back and they interview all of our students for the opportunity to go out and work in the workforce from all of our trades programs. And it really is an interesting thing. For those of you that have had an air conditioner or a heating unit breakdown in the past couple of years, they're probably a student that came from the Tech Center. Thank you.
And I was that person that had an air conditioner breakdown and go, Mr. Russell. So yes, it has happened to me. I will share the other part that we don't talk about with teachers here in our programs is the relationship that they create. So Will is also a coach and has been a coach in the county for a long period of time. And Coach Willis also coaches in the classroom, and that relationship makes the program thrive even more. So he also talked about his credentials, but he also has a program that has 3 credentials that are recognized by industry, where most of our programs have 1, maybe 2. His has 3, and that's how we become successful in our industry with our industry partners. So again, much thanks to Will and his HVAC program.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. And congratulations again.
Thank you.
The Virginia School Board Association selected the Meadowbrook Academy for Developing Entrepreneurs for the top Excellence in Workforce Readiness Award for school systems with more than 10,000 students. Led by Specialty Center Coordinator Shannon Toole, the Academy was recognized for creating a vibrant learning environment where each participant can explore and pursue their entrepreneurial dreams. Working with partners including BizWorks, Charlotte, Virginia, and VCU's Da Vinci Center for Innovation, students gain access to mentorship, networking, and real-world insights. Work-based learning is central to the Specialty Center, and the Meadowbrook's career experience consultant, Chesney Lukauer, is central to the work-based learning. Please join me in congratulating the Meadowbrook Academy for developing entrepreneurs.
Give me all of the things to carry. Well, congratulations. This is a big deal. And you know, so this is from the Virginia School Board Association has recognized you all for your amazing program, for what it delivers for our students. Would you like to share a little bit about your program?
I'm going to let Shannon really talk about the program. I'm here for Chesney Lukauer, our CEC. She is out today and couldn't make it, but she is an integral part that helps to work with Shannon and her program to provide work-based learning opportunities for our students. Her and Shannon have a wonderful partnership where they go out and work with over 500 business partners that we have in the community that come and support our students, from guest speaking all the way up to mentorship and internships. And it really is just a crucial crux in Meadowbrook High School, where every single student in the MAID Specialty Center is having tangible, real-world experiences to really affirm what their trajectory and career pathways are. And so it's just an amazing thing that Shannon and her team and Chesney have created at Meadowbrook.
How do I follow that up, Katie? Everything she said? I am just so incredibly grateful for our business partnerships and all of our industry people who come in. VCU, their graduate students come in and they work with our students, and they're coming in weekly to work with our freshmen. BizWorks has been a great partner. There's several that have really changed our program for the better, has given them opportunities, our students opportunities to go out of the classroom on those field trips and earning micro-credentials, and oh gosh, we just do so many great things, and I just am so proud of our students because they are the ones putting in the hours to earn this award.
Thank you. On behalf of Meadowbrook High School, I just want to say how proud we are of our MAID program and our students and our parents and our teachers who contribute to this wonderful program. I had an experience with the MAID program as soon as I became principal of Meadowbrook High School. One of the students had a clothing business. He asked, Dr. Reed, can I make you a sweatshirt? I told him, you have full creative license. He made me a sweatshirt. That's one of my favorite sweatshirts, and I also bought a candle. So our Meadowbrook entrepreneurs are doing big things. They are going to be future business leaders, and we're so proud of them, and we are very proud of our teachers and our parents that support this program, as well as our entire faculty and staff that contribute to this program. So again, thank you.
Great day to be a CTE teacher.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.